I'm James Cunningham, and this is Eat Street, where you'll find the most daring and delicious street food around. First up, we're racing to San Diego for lunch on the street with two crazy Italians.
Oh, you're crazy. Get out of here. Mangia, mangia. Oh, yeah, baby. We want to go back to the basics. We want to bring the poor man's meal on the street.
It's as good as or better than what you can find in a good restaurant in San Diego.
Mangia, mangia.
In East Austin, we're lining up at the trough for all things pork with a trailer called Pig Vicious.
We wanted to make food without carrying what was going in your body.
400 calories in one bite. And a few blocks west in downtown Austin, we're getting a taste of Africa from a Texan trailer.
He's the only one here in town who's doing traditional West African fare.
This is what I was born to do, man. I enjoy it.
And in New Orleans, we're getting grilled oysters off the back of a fire truck.
Charbroiled oysters, they are one of my favorites.
We based it with the best things in the world, butter, garlic, and cheese.
I'm a pig. I'm a pig for this stuff.
All that and much, much more coming up on Eat Street.
Italian. It's the ultimate comfort food. Rich, zesty, infused with herbs and heartwarming flavors. Is there anything better?
In San Diego, a couple of zany Italian immigrants named Marco and Enzo
Enzo, assume the position. Assume the position.
are taking their country's rustic cuisine on the road with a mobile kitchen called Mangia Mangia. It literally translates to eat to eat. So double your appetite, loosen your belt, and get ready for the best Italian meal you will ever have in a parking lot.
These guys are gonna make you a meal you can't refuse.
Mangia Mangia is the first and only Italian food truck in San Diego.
We wanna bring the poor man's meal on the street.
It's amazing.
It's like eating at a fine dining restaurant, except a lot more personality.
Mangia Mangia loves you!
It's as good as or better than what you can find in a good restaurant in San Diego, and for half the price or even less.
Mangia Mangia! Oh, yeah, baby! Not everybody in America knows Mangia Mangia, but for us in Italy, Mangia Mangia is different. First of all, you're sitting at the table with your whole family. You're a little kid, you want to go and play. You didn't finish your meal, so grandma is like, sit down, Mangia Mangia. I said, you know what, I'm going to do my Mangia Mangia mobile. Here it is, boom, Mangia. Hi, how can I help you today?
Hi, I would love to have the asparagus lasagna.
Now we make asparagus lasagna.
We make our lasagna from scratch.
This is onions. We put some chopped garlic, asparagus, salt, a little black pepper, nutmeg.
The bechamella. It's a thick cream sauce that is flour, milk, and butter based. The real traditional lasagna is always bechamella based. So we put the lasagna sheets, the asparagus, the butter, and we build it up until it's done. In every single layer, we put some mozzarella and parmigiano, bake it in the oven, and bada bing, bada boom. Here you go.
You can taste the asparagus. It's creamy, but it's not too creamy.
My grandmother's Sicilian and my mother's Italian. This better be good. Beautiful, beautiful.
Mangia, mangia. Mangia, mangia mobile.
And it's funny working with Enzo. Sometimes you want to hug him, you want to love him.
Hi, how are you?
You know, hey, buddy, stop looking at the girls. Come on. So we do spaghetti and meatballs. It's pretty funny to get it out of the truck.
I like hair too. You want to come in TV?
No, ma tu oggi mi hai rotto il cazzo, no, perché I panini dovevano uscire forte. Questo è un mangia mangia, hai capito? The lollipop is a creation of mine. This is street-style food. So what you're gonna do, I mean, you're Italian, you can sell a corn dog. I was like, I wanna put something on a stick. Oh, wait a second, a meatball. We put meatballs on a stick, we dip them in tempura, fried, served with marinara and parmigiano. It's fun, it's like a lollipop. You walk around, you're at a fair. The point is you walk, you eat, you dip it. It's a lollipop.
And do like this. And so we gotta do this bowl every day, you know? We are bowl maker.
Lollipops, baby.
Enzo deep fries the lollipops for barely a minute, then plates them on a bed of arugula with a side of tangy Parmesan marinara sauce for dipping.
This is how we serve it. So you walk around, you just dip it, you eat it, and then you love it.
It's pretty light. I mean, this would be like a good kind of like snack on the go. Cheers.
Ciao, mamma, ti voglio bene.
Yeah, we drive in and then we made the gnocchi. We break down all the potatoes. A little salt, flour. People in America, they put the gnocchi with eggs, parmigiano, ricotta. But the real gnocchi, I'm sorry, is only flour and the salt and the potatoes. This is the real gnocchi. Starting to make a gnocchi. Look easy, but it's no use.
Flour was going all over the place. I was not even able to drive.
Because you run 70 miles an hour.
Hey, I was late.
We gotta just put in the water, hot water, they come out, put in the marinara sauce. I think this is the best gnocchi you can have it.
The sauce is not too heavy, and they just like melt in your mouth almost. I like it a lot.
Mamma mia, look at that. Mangia strikes again, baby. We got nice cuts of center cuts, maki. We marinate them with a bunch of spices, and then we just grill the panini. Enzo finish that with a homemade dressing, mustard based. Goes in a nice Italian roll that is pressed like a panini.
Delicious. Good spices, it's dripping, it's messy.
Bella, eat the mozzarella, so I become a Rockefeller.
It's a pretty big fillet of maki, so I think it's like a meal and a half.
Yeah, she's my friend.
We've been dating about 1.5 years.
Okay, we see each other, yes.
I mean, he pretty much won me over through my stomach.
It's okay?
My biggest satisfaction is when I see a customer that dig into my panini or dig into my lasagna and they just like, you see their face, that's what paid me back.
I love it to cook, I love to see the customer very happy. Thank you to come to us.
Ciao mamma, ti voglio bene.
We gotta go clean.
I'll clean, you go
No, I drink it today.
Enzo, stop, come on, we're on TV.
Pork, such a succulent, tender, juicy meat, impossible to resist, really. Even vegetarians have guilty thoughts when they smell pork. You know what I'm talking about, you naughty little lettuce lovers. Welcome to Pig Vicious, a tiny trailer run by 2 former bartenders dedicated to all things pork. It's an edgy circus of food and found art that can only exist in Austin, Texas.
It's viciously awesome.
Where the official motto is, keep it weird.
Oi! Oi, 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 oi!
Before watching this next segment, though, a word of caution. If you are taking cholesterol pills, you might want to double up. Because you're cute, delicious, but you're so artery clogging as you are.
One of the big things when we started this was we want to have something where the smell sells it. With bacon, you really don't have to say much at all. Bacon, that's it.
To me, bacon kind of makes me feel more American, honestly. It's almost like you're injecting more blood into your system, but it's bacon.
And nothing says bacon like their mile-high club sandwich, the Heartstopper.
So we're gonna do the Heartstopper right now. Warm up some bacon.
So the bread we get locally from a breadery. The bacon, also local. And that pulled pork, that stuff is good. What all you put in there?
Secrets.
Secrets?
So we got a little vicious we're gonna put down. We'll do some pulled pork, a little splattered egg action.
Cheddar cheese.
Some cheddar cheese, some aioli.
Gee, it's just beautiful.
Cut the bacon to fit. Got some tomatoes, a little oregano, some lettuce, and that is the Heartstopper.
Woo! What's up, girl? It is good. Ooh, good.
I know you guys at home wish you had a bite of this. Pickle.
The trailer that we have is a 1969 lowliner. Got one stair, so sometimes if you need to get out of the other person's way, you go upstairs.
Upstairs.
Yeah. The trailer was sort of my canvas, so I was able to create a little circus. Usually I'll think of something stupid, and then Jay makes it happen.
We make it stupider.
And on that note, bacon-wrapped pickles.
That is so good. I could die for it.
It's just that simple. Pickle spears, wrap it up in some bacon, and we baptize them in some hot oil. It's delicious.
Melting in my mouth, technically.
I like the mixing of sour and like greasy. Greasy. The sauce is viciously hot. Like sweet and sour, but spicy.
Oh my gosh. It's really good.
What is this, Jay? What is this? Yo, dog! Pulled pork taco!
What he said?
What's the ingredients here?
Pork.
It's like slow roasted marinated pork, little mojito kind of smoky flavor to it.
It's roasted with some bitter orange, lime juice, salt, pepper, garlic, sugar.
The pork is pretty spicy. It's really moist.
What's that? Au jus?
That's some of the juices it was roasting in. So, pulled pork on this. We're gonna top it off now. Red cabbage.
It's a party!
Queso fresco, and there we have it.
Boom, 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 boom! You know you want it. You know you want it, girl. Come on!
And if you're still hungry after lunch, try a Pig Vicious patented bacon milkshake.
The shakes suck. Nobody wants to order them. Don't even think about it, because we're always out of ice cream.
Just don't ask Jay to make it for you.
If I'm not here, he just straight up lies and says we're out of ice cream.
They take too much time.
Welcome to Bacon Shake. Ice cream, milk, that stuff, and of course, bacon. So what we do here, start off with a little bacon. I'll play you a little ham bun on this later on, too. I can do whatever you want. Vanilla ice cream, the messier, the better, the more fun it is. A little bit of milk. Blend her up. Get you a cup into the, look at that. A little bit of that. And then you gotta top her off. More bacon, serve it up and sue us. Bacon shake. Okay? Yeah, some days on long days, spending every day, every hour together, eventually we'll fight.
You're gonna wear a spatula on your face in a few seconds.
Yeah. And Jay's just an
Pretty much.
The owners are pretty cool guys. They can be jerks at times.
Best thing about working at Pig Vicious is not knowing how you're gonna pay your bills.
I love the place. I love the guys, and I just hope they'd stay here for a long time. I like to think of it as we're not serving food, but we're feeding a culture. That's how I feel.
Good?
Let's go.
That's a true eater out there.
Yeah! Woo!
Compared to Italian or Spanish cuisine, African cooking really doesn't feature all that much in North American cities, and it's our loss. But in Austin, Texas, a French-trained chef from Senegal in West Africa is wowing the locals with heartwarming meals from his homeland, cooked up on a trailer he built with his own hands.
So good.
With intense exotic flavors and a romantic ambiance, the outdoor dining at Casamance is as magical as it gets.
We get to eat outside. I mean, this is fabulous.
If I had a date, I would be there tonight. Excuse me, do you find bald TV hosts attractive?
I am from Senegal, West Africa. I was born to cook, love to be in the kitchen. The selection of food I have here was inspired by the place I visited in my life.
Traditional West African fare. He's the only one here in town who's doing West African food.
That's what I'm trying to do, have a little taste of Africa. Nice.
I like it. No, it's awesome. I love it. It's very grassroots and just communal.
Where I come from, you know the neighborhood. When you do a party, you don't need to invite. You just play the music and people will come fill it up.
We just moved here 3 weeks ago and we stumbled upon it and we love it. Like, it's our favorite place.
Casamance is where my dad was born. You know, I lost him last year, so he's an angel now.
Azula.
Her name is Azula. That's my little boss. She owns Casamance. And that's my family. I'm very lucky. Very, very lucky.
And he's the best daddy ever because he gives me donuts.
Yassa is a dish made out of ingredients that come from Senegal. A really fancy dish that you will offer to your favorite person. It's a citrus marinated with Dijon mustard, green olive, and onion. Poblano pepper, man. One of the most flavorful pepper that I ever touched. Marinate this, shake it a little bit more, because I'm gonna sear them. I like that sound. It sounds like things are alive. You can feel the spice in the air. I like that. So this is basically done. I'm just gonna let it cook for a minute. The way I like to make rice is always with diced vegetable, because I think the rice, you should be able to just eat it by itself. Gotta put some juice in there. And the final touch, my greens, my friend. The Yassa chicken.
It's got a little bit of heat to it with the pepper. It's pretty spicy.
Something about the spices he uses is always a good mix, makes it very flavorful.
My father-in-law just passed by, like, hey, I have a trailer for you. Like, okay. And he bought us a flatbed, no wall, nothing. Whatever you see back there, we put every piece of it.
I like it when it feels like it's part of the community. Oh, they have the hula hoops, so what's not to be excited about that? I am not gonna hula hoop for you, though.
I've watched it actually grow. It's come along pretty nicely, real organically.
It's so beautiful. The ambiance is really, really nice, really just gorgeous and relaxing.
It's romantic. It's really great.
Hi.
How are you?
I am great. Can I get the lamb sausage in a wrap?
Then I make you the lamb sausage, which is the authentic Moroccan food. They use lamb casing, and lamb casing add a little bit more flavor. I will make a tomato relish inspired by ketchup, because in Senegal, where we like to eat ketchup, but ketchup is something really expensive. Garlic powder, you cannot live without it. It's a little bit of honey. And I like it chunky. It's a handmade instead of coming from a bottle. And my sausage are ready. I leave them whole. We put the sauce, and I go generous on it. The yogurt sauce goes very well with all our lamb products. It's like an envelope. That thing that things taste way better if they toast it. Like I told you, all of my dish come with a salad. So instead of cutting it like straight up, I'll cut it on the side. They call it unbiased American lamb sausage. There you go.
Mmm, it's so good. Like rich and salty, but very fresh. Extremely fresh. It's great.
We're gonna make burger bunny. The bunny comes from bunny chow, which is a South African street food. As you can see, I hollow it out. All I do is just push it with my hand. What I'm trying to do is make a bread ball. Back in the apartheid time, poor people will come in restaurant. The people who look in the back of the restaurant will take a piece of bread and hollow it out and throw some meat in there. So the owner of the restaurant, all he'll see giving a piece of bread, but he doesn't know in the piece of bread there was meat. So there's a hide and seek things going on. So I think that's why they call it bunny chow. As soon as I flip my burger, I just kind of cut it in slices. So the bread is toasted, throw them in there like this. Some more tomato relish on top, slice of cucumber. Every dish comes with a salad, like I told you. You gotta eat your grains. That's the burger bunny.
This is the only place in town doing bunnies, and they're fabulous.
Wow, that's really good.
Every time I come out here, it's something new and something delicious. I'm definitely coming back.
This is his life. This is his love.
I just want everybody that walks in here to feel that you are special. I think it's gonna work. Yeah, I love you.
I'm the boss of Cottermont.
Oysters. An acquired taste. Some people consider them a slimy turnoff, but not in New Orleans. There, a local chef has become a local hero.
Single best bite of food in town.
Serving up grilled oysters off the back of his very own fire truck. Every mouthful is a sensual experience that no other food comes close to matching. Even people who hate oysters come away loving these.
Yum, yum! Come get you some!
Still skeptical? Trust me, pretty soon, you'll be licking the screen. Welcome to the Big Easy, a town where good food and good times are pursued with passionate intensity.
After you eat these oysters, you gotta go to confession, say 3 Hail Marys, because it's sinful.
There's no better example than the scene around Drago's fire truck, the biggest, baddest party machine ever to hit the street.
I don't think there's a single cooking process that has as much fire and as much smoke as us cooking charbroiled oysters. And what better than a fire engine? Oh my God, looky here, looky here. Beautiful charbroiled oysters.
Charbroiled oysters, they are one of my favorites. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Y'all gotta get in line. Y'all need to get some.
Beautiful Louisiana oysters. We put it on a barbecue grill, and we baste it with the best things in the world, butter, garlic, and cheese. I mean, is there anything better? Put that on cardboard, and you're gonna be eating some delicious cardboard.
Might not be the healthiest food in the world, but I guarantee you it's the best tasting.
I'm a pig. I'm a pig for this stuff.
The greatest single bite of food in the city, Drago's charbroiled oysters.
We take some beautiful Louisiana oysters. They're right on the half shell. Man, look how pretty these things are. That's what makes our charbroiled oysters so good, is what we start off with. Take the butter garlic sauce right on top of the oysters. This is half Parmesan, half Romano with a little bit of chopped parsley in it. I love cheese. Wait until they get a little puffy on each side. You can see the ribs in the side of the oyster. Get that fork, just go to town.
He's one of the few people that actually cook them without them being rubbery, and they still maintain the sweet. Damn, it's good. Oh, God, that's good.
Growing up, some people want police cars, some people want dump trucks and bulldozers. I wanted a fire truck. Let me show you my fire truck. Charbroil Engine Company. They got 4 beautiful kids and a wife. They love to drink soft drinks. We've got beer taps.
He's lighting the truck up. He's taking the pump out, taking all the water off, added onboard generators, added beer kegs.
I gotta do it New Orleans style.
A Jägermeister machine.
We put it in party mode, satellite TVs, and of course our beautiful oysters. Come on down.
But this ain't just a one-trick truck. Tommy also mixes up an amazing jambalaya and legendary Louisiana crab cakes.
The jambalaya, that's a Louisiana dish. We do it with rice, garlic, onions. You got the peppers, you got the celery. It's got chicken, it's got sausage, it's got Louisiana shrimp. We put some seasoning in there. We got cayenne pepper, we got paprika. Of course, my secret ingredient that I put in there. I'm gonna do a shot with the jambalaya.
I've never seen that before. Oh, we have to check IDs now before we give this away or what?
We're gonna let the cops do that. And then we let it cook and we let that rice come up. It is absolutely delicious and people love it here.
My buddies up in Maryland, they did the crab cakes, they invented them. I'm gonna tell you, we perfected them. You know, we use Louisiana shrimp in our crab cakes, beautiful jumbo lump crab meat, garlic, onions, celery. We put so much Italian seasoning in here, the Pope would be happy with us, you know? You know, we put a little breadcrumbs to kind of hold it together. Then we put it on the grill and we kind of toast it on each side a little bit. We do ours a little bit different. Some people do tartar sauce, some people do cocktail sauce. What better on a crab cake but Louisiana crab meat au gratin right up on top.
The sauce just tops it off. It is delicious.
Nobody else does them like this.
Man,
that is good.
Good thing I got a big mouth. Man, that's good. The best thing about being me is everybody that's around me. All of the people that are around me, they make me what I am. I thrive off of it. I am just honored. My dad started Drago's Restaurant in 1969, and I'm following my dad's footsteps, and hopefully one day one of my boys will follow my footsteps. Carson, go ahead and ring that bell for us.
God, I love living in New Orleans.